If you live in St. Mary's County, you might think that you have to go to DC to hear amazing symphonic music. Well, today I'm going to introduce you to an orchestra which performs at a level that's out of this world. Meet St. Mary's very own Cosmic Symphony Orchestra. All right, so today I'm here with Will Esterlang from the Cosmic Symphony Orchestra. Will, can you tell us a little bit about the orchestra, how you guys got started, and what you're about?
I'm very humbled to be the music director of the Cosmic Symphony. This is my second season, and the orchestra itself has existed since 1995. Originally, the orchestra was put together by members of this community. They move here for many different reasons. Maybe they're locals, maybe this is where they chose to retire after a long career in Washington, D.C., or maybe they moved here recently for work with the military. Back in 95, there was a group of people who were like, hey, I play an instrument, you play an instrument. I don't have time to drive all the way up to D.C. one night a week. How about we start our own orchestra? We're just carrying on that legacy of trying to provide high quality, great art, orchestral music to the Southern Maryland community.
That's awesome.
As long as I'm aware, the orchestra has prided itself on always being our big, what we call our pillar concerts. We do 4 big concerts a year, an October concert, a holiday concert. We feature some young artists in March, and then we usually do something for the family in May. And all of those events, to my recollection, have always been free events. It's our belief here at Cosmic that the arts should be accessible to everyone. It is no small feat to get. We're a roughly 50-person orchestra together. Yeah. It's no small feat, and we have expenses. Luckily, we're really fortunate that the community supports us in a way out of the kindness of their heart to help keep us going. That, in addition to grants and other things. What I like to emphasize about the Cosmic Symphony is the eclecticism of our membership.
I know that you've got lots of different, as you said, different kinds of people here. What's like the skill range of the folks that are here?
That's a great question. It's very wide, actually. So we have some folks, Marcia, she plays in our first violin section. She is a pro. She's played with some of the biggest orchestras in the country. Now she's in her retirement. Music is very much still important to her, and she's one of our most valued players because of her level of experience that she brings. Let's contrast that with some members of our viola section who are local Southern Maryland high school students, and they've been playing for maybe 4 years. We're dealing with the whole spectrum.
Yeah, well, that's really incredible. I mean, as you said before, you're putting on incredible music for the community, by the community, and that's really cool to see that you've got professionals as well as folks who are just getting started out. That's really cool. For folks who have never heard of you before, what can they expect when they come to a Cosmic Symphony Orchestra?
They're going to hear great orchestral music. The orchestral tradition of strings, woodwinds, brass, percussion, that's something that if you've seen Fantasia, if you've seen any form of media where there's an orchestra, you're going to see that archetype. What audiences are going to get here versus if they drive up to Washington, D.C. and see the National Symphony is they're going to get a very unique experience that is tailored toward the specific concert. We only do 4 concerts a year. So we're trying to make all 4 concerts a very special event. For example, back in October, we featured a Southern Maryland native, Julia Henderson. Now she resides in New York and works as a freelance cellist. And she played in this orchestra. So that was something that this community really gets to be like, I remember when she was just a beginner herself sitting in this orchestra. Tonight, we're going to hear the eclecticism of the great holiday music, and we try to feature young people who are Maryland residents. Again, music for the community, by the community. That's what we're emphasizing in our March concert. We'll be featuring our 2 concerto competition winners. Again, Maryland residents, they're on their way to greatness. I'm sure both of them will have great careers in music making, and that's something that I think sets this orchestra apart.
Well, firstly, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to talk with you and hear some beautiful music today. For anybody who's interested in hearing more and hearing from the Cosmic Symphony Orchestra, they can find you on your website, correct? And also Instagram and maybe other social media channels.
Yeah, we're on Instagram, Facebook. We also have a YouTube channel. So after the concert, if people feel the muse at a concert, they can always go back and rewatch some of our great videos.
So, Will, thank you again.
Thanks so much for your time.